Live from the Texas Cheerlickers Studios. It's in the building with Mike Taylor and Rudy J.
If you don't mind, me putting a title on today's show, I'd like to call this show today, Nobody Does Their Job.
We can thumbnail that.
No one does their job. No one. I like to chill before shows, and I hate chaos. I cannot stand when I have a lot of stuff that goes on before a show. I like to chill. I know that I'm not doing brain surgery. You know, I'm not getting ready to go on national television or anything. We had a little podcast. It's pretty popular, you know. But I like to relax before a program.
Sure.
You know, like a band.
Sure.
Getting ready to do a concert. Jeez. This morning I get a call. So I went last week to where do I start? So I have Spotify. I like to listen to Spotify. I have all my playlists on Spotify. I am a member to our show through the Spotify app, you know. And I got a message this morning saying that Spotify tried to take payment from me. It's $12.99 a month.
Yeah.
And it said it didn't go through. Okay. And I realized the reason it didn't go through is because last week when I called them on the phone and made sure that they realized that I switched a bank account.
Oh, yeah.
I wanted to link a different bank account to that, and she assured me it was done. It didn't get done.
Right.
And so they ran my $12.99 to the wrong bank account. So it went under. And I'd had to deal with that this morning. Then my ceiling started leaking, you know, and we live in a pretty nice apartment area, which I'm ready to move out and get back to a house, you know.
Yeah.
We have a nice apartment, but it's old and the foundation probably is cracking. And a few weeks ago, so the apartment above us has been empty for a long time. People moved out in like July. No one's moved in since. But I guess they're getting ready for someone to move in, so they've been up there cleaning it and stuff, and there was a leak 3 weeks ago that was going from the ceiling onto our floor. I guess there was something up with the dishwasher, blah, blah, blah. They were supposed to have fixed it twice already. This morning, more water than ever went through. I was in the shower, and I heard Nina panicking because water just started rushing from the upstairs apartment onto our fucking floor.
Mm-hmm.
Got on the couch, got all over our nice chairs. And so she's in there panicking while I'm in the shower, you know. And so she ran up there barefoot. And again, this woman is not confrontational. Mm-hmm. Last week when Tommy Bahama refused to serve us, when I knew, and I wasn't going to cause a scene because I was with her, but she even realized this is bullshit and we got out of there and left. She just does not confront like that. She's not that kind of person. She hates it. Not today. She went up there barefoot while I was in the shower and threatened basically to file a lawsuit if they don't fix the goddamn ceiling once and for all. Cuss their ass out from one end of the floor to the other. That's the thing with people that don't complain very much or bitch about
when they
things.
do, they go nuclear.
When they do,
they
you
go
listen.
Nuclear.
Yeah, because they mean it. And so I got 3 maintenance dudes in my apartment. Whatever. Good. I still got to come in. I got to do the show today. My favorite little taco place to go to here in Southtown down the street, I usually go there and have a taco before the show. I always get there 30 minutes before the show. I get the same thing every day. Cup of coffee, 1 taco. Eat it, out of there. Got there at 9:30. And at 9:59, I'm like, well, I'm leaving. They never served me. I had water. She took the order, and I sat there for 20 minutes. I read all about sports, and I didn't even tell them I was leaving. I just got up and left. So we're late today.
Irish exit?
Huh?
You didn't pay, right?
Fuck no.
Okay.
No. So we're late today because of me. It's not because of Bookie. He didn't get deported. He didn't get shot by a drone. He didn't decide that Miami was where he wanted to spend the rest of his life and stay. It's my fault. So my fault. Punch me for being late. I allowed myself to allow other people to have my fate in their hands.
Right.
And that is a dangerous thing to do because we live in a world in which nobody does their fucking job. Nobody. Whether you're the little shitbag waitress at the taco shop or the shitty maintenance guy or the asshole waiter at Tommy Bahama or Nico Harrison, we just can't get anybody to do their job. It is worse than ever. Worst, the service industry. It's never been worse.
While I agree, I also feel. Would you consider that place you go to a small business? It's not a chain, right?
The taco place?
Yeah, it's not a chain, right?
No, it's the one and only. It's
So
been there
I would
since the 60s.
And I agree with you, but the other part of that is I feel like small business owners have been painted into a corner where they're not paying well, and when you don't pay well, you get people doing shitty work.
Well,
I mean, whoever was supposed to take your order, Mike, and whoever's supposed to cook your order, and whoever's supposed to cook your order, they took the job with that pay. That's why I'm agreeing.
Do the fucking job.
So I'm agreeing with you.
Yeah.
But these mother fathers ain't paying.
It's a cycle.
It's a cycle.
I get it. Yes.
But I agree with you.
It's
because you took it. You took the gig.
So blame the owners.
But
blame the wait staff and
it's
the
tough.
cook
It's
and everybody
tough.
else.
But I agree with you 100%. Like you took the gig, do the gig.
And this is an old school place. It's been around since the 50s, actually, not the 60s.
And this isn't normal. You go there quite a bit.
All the time. And it's always slow. But
no, the service industry sucks right now.
It's always slow. And I know it's slow, which is why I only go to that little taco shop if I know for a fact that I've got time, because I don't like to be late to shows. Today was over the top. They simply just didn't get done.
No, it shouldn't
It
shouldn't take 30 minutes for coffee and one taco.
Not a plate.
No.
Not 3 tacos.
No.
One taco right off the menu. I don't change the ingredients, nothing.
I agree with you.
Potato and egg. Cup of coffee. Please bring the check, because I have to get to the show. So it's my fault for putting myself in the hands of the public, because unlike never before, it is worse than ever. Nobody does their job. Happy Veterans Day. It is
Happy Veterans Day.
Good to have everybody
Thank
in
y'all.
here. Sorry we're a little late. It's show 441 of In the Building from the Texas Cheer Liquor Studios here at Southtown Radio in Southtown, and Pub Sports Radio, rather, at Southtown 101 here in San Antonio, Texas. You can donate to us via the Super Chat. A couple of people already have, and I appreciate that. You can become a member for just $6.99 a month, which I highly appreciate that too. You can get a subscription for free, and the audio disseminator back in full of sun.
Your Metroplex brother has a question for you, Mike.
It's Jose Bouquet.
Dabby says, why does he keep hearing Jose and deported in the same sentence?
Because he's from Venezuela, man. This country's cracking down on the brown man. You should know that, cat.
Bookie, how you feeling? You hungover? Your lips polluted?
No, I had 2 drinks the entire time.
You suck. You went to Miami.
Don't do that.
You went to Miami. Did you get you went to Miami and had 2 drinks?
You should be happy.
I'm not flying across the country for 2 drinks.
They were expensive drinks.
Yes. Hey, now, you know what? You're right, Bookie. My fault. My fault, dog. You're right on that.
Dude, they got beer in Miami. Everything doesn't have
to
be a
you buy a
Cuban
bottle
mixer.
from the store, get polluted before you go, and then you drink topo and lime and look like you have a drink.
You were staying with your sister. It
I
wasn't like you had a
know.
cost.
No, we had an Airbnb for most of it. I was there with my sister the first and the last
Oh,
day.
okay. So y'all had an Airbnb the
Well,
other day.
how much was the Trump course?
They didn't even end up booking it. We just went to another course that was equally as expensive.
You did not go to.
How much was it?
$220.
Trump
Jesus,
National.
$220 for a regular course?
Yeah.
Good on him for
I mean,
not
it was
drinking.
nice.
I champion him. That tells me you don't have a drinking problem.
Well,
You can decide not to drink even when on vacation.
How many
That shows
bowls
good-
did you
good
smoke?
strength.
Several.
Bowls. Well, that's different. That's healthy.
Quite a few, yeah.
Yeah. You know what? Since I've started smoking more in the last 3 years, and my drinking has been cut in half, if not 2/3.
Don't let AD hear that.
I rarely drink during the week. Yesterday
I
I
don't drink
had
during the week.
Yesterday I had
Oh, yeah.
tequila.
Mike
at Texas Cheer Liquor.
on an empty stomach.
I made it. But tequila doesn't f me up like
Mhm.
a lot of other people. I made an exception because I was on location. But normally I quit drinking during the week.
We did a podcast with Mike.
I had a fun time. Had a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Had 2 shots, and you made me take your shot too.
Yeah, I didn't take
To
mine.
pull back the curtain.
I
Rudy,
did take
Rudy
mine.
faked it.
I did take mine.
So
What
I
are you
wound up
talking
taking 2. Well, good morning. We have
Good morning.
major breaking news. It's I don't know. It's hard to know how to feel, man. Where's my brother at? I want to hear what he thinks. My brother's still in the chat.
Who?
Then you mentioned
Oh, I
my
said
brother?
no. I said your metro sex brother, Dabby.
Daddy Cab. I think
yeah.
my brother,
No,
his
Dad.
brother. Yeah. So no, man, I feel it's sad. It's a sad thing. We said this when this happened earlier this year.
What's that?
That the fact that Nico Harrison is best friends with Rob Pelinka, the GM of the Lakers, those two people, the Mavericks and the Lakers, decided to alter the history and the trajectory of the NBA.
Very
That's how
much so.
big this trade was because of who got traded and to where they wound up getting traded.
Yeah, because Cooper's not a Maverick. A lot's going on. Anthony Davis is
Yeah.
it's altered history is a
Right.
great
So
way to
as
put
we
it.
speak, and this has been reported by multiple people, so I can say it as the gospel. As we speak this morning, if you're watching this thing live, the Mavericks brass, led by their majority governor, Patrick Dumont. Actually, the majority governor is his boss, the lady, Mrs. Adelson. She don't do shit. She's the little lady behind the curtain. Patrick Dumont runs the Mavericks. Cuban's only secondary in that whole thing now. As we speak, Patrick Dumont is firing Nico Harrison as general manager of the Dallas Mavericks. Last night, my man Mark Stein was saying that he had reason to believe that it was a matter of when, not if, and they now don't expect Nico to see the end of the season. And last night, Patrick Dumont went to the game. He hasn't been to a game since opening night when Wemby annihilated their ass. And we had the Fire Nico chants going, and we had it big time last night during the game. And I don't know why they decided to do it last. Maybe because people recognized that Patrick Dumont was in the building. We had more Fire Nico chants in Dallas last night. They blew a lead, lost to Milwaukee, ruined Cooper Flagg's best game so far, and were shouting and screaming "Fire Nico" all night long. Patrick Dumont actually a fan actually went and sat next to Patrick Dumont, some kid, he's like a teenager, because they're season ticket holders, and he gave Patrick Dumont the middle finger on opening night. Well, the father and the son noticed that Patrick was there last night. The dad made the son go down there and apologize to him in his face for flipping him off.
In a Luka Laker
jersey.
Laker jersey.
Yeah, and they asked the kid last night, what did y'all talk about? And he said, Patrick told me that he's going to make up for the trade. He now realizes it was the wrong thing to do. Now their only goal for the rest of the season is to make amends with their fan base, and they now realize it was a gigantic mistake to trade Luka. And then not even 12 hours later, we get news that Nico Harrison has been shit canned. Go get your fucking shine box, Nico Harrison.
This is crazy.
God.
So,
man,
we got what
where
you
to begin?
We got what you're watching Wednesday tomorrow. I have a new show that I'm watching, but I'm
Okay.
also rewatching. It's
Yep.
funny this happened, and I text y'all this. I'm rewatching Snowfall. It's pretty much loosely based on the real Freeway Ricky Ross and his relationship with the CIA.
Wasn't he like a jail, worked in a jail or something like that?
Well, no, I'm talking about the real Rick Ross.
Oh, okay.
Who Rick Ross stole
drug
his name
dealer.
from, the drug dealer from South Central.
Yes, sir.
So the CIA brings in cocaine to South Central and has Rick Ross sell it all, only to eventually say, hey, you know what? If this shit hits the fan, Rick Ross is going to jail. CIA is just going to wash their hands of it. That's how I feel like this is with Nico. Like, Nico, are y'all serious? Like, okay, let's say he did make the decision. Y'all signed off on it. Like, this man is being set up to take the fall for some shit that he was ordered to do. Like, hey, we're going to bring you this cocaine. You sell it. But when shit hits the fan and Ronald Reagan and Nancy Reagan start talking about just say no, your ass is going to jail. Like, Nico didn't do this. Nico didn't act alone. He didn't say, hey, F you, F the owners, I'm trading Luka. And they were like, okay. Like, come on. Nico, how is Nico taking the fall for this? What's his name? I don't even know his name.
Patrick Dumont.
How the fuck is Patrick Dumont free in all of this?
It's a good
He's
question.
the CIA.
It's a good question. All they've done is lie their balls off.
They lie their balls off, dog. Don't tell me this
Kidd's
was
had to
Nico.
lie. Jason Kidd don't even want to fucking be there. They had to extend his deal, guarantee him millions to stay. He wanted to go to the Knicks, and the Mavericks wouldn't let him interview. Remember?
Yeah.
He wanted out of
that's
there.
right.
He wanted out of
this is the thing, Mike. Why are they panicking and Kyrie Irving's not even back?
I don't know. That's a great question. We know what it is.
AD's
It goes
hurt.
beyond.
AD's always in the ambulance. AD's been hurt.
AD's out again, of course.
AD's out again. Kyrie's not back. Cooper's pretty much alone.
I know.
Why are y'all panicking?
What a horrible situation
shit
for Cooper
show.
Flag to be drafted in.
I wonder I want to see what
situation.
Cooper's made of. Like hearing people still miss a guy that's been gone for 7 months.
Yeah.
Like, we talk about, everybody's not these guys, but you talk about LeBron. Nobody's had more expectations.
Mm-hmm.
And he aced the freaking test with 100.
Yeah.
He got a 1,500 on his SAT. I want to see what Cooper's made of. Is this gonna make you go into a shell and feel sorry for yourself?
Mm-hmm.
Or are you gonna, all right, wipe your tears, get out there and ball your ass off?
And that's probably part of this decision today for them to go ahead and lop off Nico's head. Because as long as Nico is there, Cooper Flag's going to hear the fire Nico chants and be reminded that we didn't really want you. The only reason we got you, and it's no offense, is because we wound up in the lottery because we traded Luka Doncic. And this is so fucking the whole thing is still stupid. I'm a Spurs fan. My team's kicking ass. My guy's rolling.
8-2, baby.
I've moved on, but I forget how effed up this whole thing has been from the beginning. We're told that this was all Nico Harrison. He had a lunch date with his best friend, Rob Pelinka, the GM of the Lakers. And I'm not being silly. That really is his best friend. He's the godfather of Rob's children. Nico was the godfather of Kobe Bryant's daughters. And Nico
You mean Rob.
Yeah. Well, Rob and Kobe.
Okay, yeah.
So Rob, so Nico and Kobe, I think, so Rob's the godfather of Kobe's kids.
Right.
Nico's the godfather of Rob's kids.
Okay.
These three
I didn't know
dudes
that
were
part.
tight. So Kobe, Rob Pelinka, and Nico Harrison have been best friends for 25 years because Nico was Kobe's Nike rep before he got into managing.
Got you.
And so you go from Kobe's personal Nike rep to now you're the GM of the Mavs, and then years later, you wind up trading Luka Doncic to the Lakers where your best friend is the general manager. Get the fuck out of here already with that. You sabotaged the Dallas Mavericks because they knew that the Lakers, this is a theory I've had. I've sat on this since February. I've said
What's
it.
up?
I can't prove it, but
Yeah.
I'm not a dumbass. I'm just looking at what happened. They knew LeBron's about to retire or leave the Lakers outright. This was a way to keep the Lakers having one of the marquee names in the league on the marquee franchise in
Great
the
point.
league.
Sure, for sure.
That's what it looks like. It looks like a massive effing conspiracy. And so Nico,
and then get the number one pick makes it worse.
So, right.
Yeah.
So Nico's catching all this hell from Mavs fans, and that's when Patrick Dumont came out in the weeks and days after the trade, and he let it leak to media. No, we were on board with this. We also agree that Luka was too fat, and we didn't want it. So we
didn't want to give him a super max.
We were told Luka was too fat and drank too much beer and didn't care, and so Nico needed to trade him. But then we also hear that, oh, by the way, the owners don't want to give Luka the supermax because they don't want to give anybody the supermax ever. So was it Patrick Dumont who told Nico to do this? Or did Nico do this and Patrick Dumont decided, Nico's catching so much hell, let me go ahead and float this rumor that I didn't want to pay the supermax? They're worth $50 billion, these Mavs owners.
Yeah.
Peter Holt is poor compared to the people that own the Mavs.
Fair.
All I know is I don't know shit because all they do is lie their asses off up there. What a horrible situation. This is the least likable franchise in sports right now, the Dallas Mavericks.
Damn.
If it's not the Clippers, it's terrible. Those are bad people up there.
Yeah.
These Adelsons and these Dumonts that run the Mavericks, I feel bad for Mark Cuban. I feel bad for Dirk Nowitzki. I feel bad for my family who are Mavs fans that live in the Metro Sex. Your team are run by bad people, liars and snakes. It's awful.
You give a family heirloom to somebody, you expect them to handle it with care.
It's terrible.
And they threw it in the basement and crapped all over it.
Right.
I'm speaking on Cuban because you brought up Cuban.
Yeah,
I'm sure that's how Cuban feels because this was Cuban's baby. Like Cuban wasn't one of these rich dudes that used this as a tax write-off.
Mm-hmm.
Cuban loved the Mavericks and he thought he was giving it to some people that gave a shit about it. And this is their side hustle. And they are in on it. They didn't want to give Luka $300, $400 million, whatever the supermax is. They didn't. And they're like, yo, Nico, you go out there and take the blame for it. Oh, damn, the shit won't stop. Nico, you're going to jail. Like, what?
Right. Terrible scene.
What? You got to be shitting me. I didn't even know. Jose, y'all sent this to me this morning. Anyway.
God, the whole thing is it's just another extremely dramatic. Fans are like, wait, what? That the NBA has basically had since the mid-90s. The NBA loves the drama.
Yeah, I mean, when you look at Magic and Bird, then you look at Jordan, then the Jordan suspension.
Yeah.
And then the Sacramento Kings Game 6 Lakers.
The referee bullshit. Yeah. We got guys taking
Tim Donaghy
games.
went to jail.
Yeah, went to prison over this shit.
You know, it's a lot. It's a lot. And then now, like you said, Mike, you got a coach, a head coach of one of your 30 franchises that may be going to jail.
Right.
And then I find out, speaking of that, I find out Damon Jones, you think you know people, you think you got homies.
Yeah.
His parents had to put up their home to bail him out. Not LeBron, not Chauncey, not... How many people did Damon Jones play with? Your mama and daddy?
Would you
had
have
to put up
done
their home
for your kid?
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Yeah, I would have.
Really?
Yeah.
How old is Damon Jones? 40?
I don't know.
I find out you're in trouble to this extent. Well, unless Damon bought the house.
Yeah, he might have bought the house.
Okay, that's different.
Yeah, that's different. Like, hey, Mom, I know I said this was yours and I told you to retire.
I'm out of money and I'm in
need
trouble.
That deed.
Damn. You know, this is the NBA not loves its drama. You know, Jerry Jones catches
Damon.
At least Jerry.
Owen.
At least Jerry admits that he's full of shit and loves the drama. At least Jerry admits it.
Yeah, like I'm gonna own my shit.
Yeah, the NBA just acts like, oh my gosh, we're just once again. They knew Donald Sterling was a racist piece of shit from day one. But he outs himself, and so they had no choice but to dump him.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Magic Johnson's AIDS, Mike.
What, did people really believe Magic didn't have it? He was just a spokesperson?
I don't think he ever had AIDS.
Well, he didn't. He had HIV.
I've always wondered about the Magic Johnson HIV.
What, you think
thing.
The HIV committee said, here, we'll give you $10
million
to be the face?
I think Magic was doing something else, and they created this ruse. I think they've covered up Magic's nefarious behavior. Just like I honestly believe there's I don't want to get sued, but part of me thinks that Michael Jordan only retired because of gambling on the league.
Me too.
And they told him, hey, we need you to go pretend to like baseball for 2 years while we clean this up.
Yeah.
I really believe that. I do.
No, I mean, there's stories of Mike betting with guys on the golf course. Hey, guys, I'm going to go get 40 tonight. Like, Mike had a gambling problem. Probably still does.
Mike was probably leaking info about the Bulls. Yeah, Dennis ain't playing tonight, so take the under.
Your pops just happened to get murdered on the side of the road.
Mike would never lose a game on purpose.
No.
But
I'm not saying
he would shave a point or two.
He was Terry Rozierin.
Yeah, he may shave a point.
He was Terry Rozierin at the least.
That's me talking.
This is me. No info, yes.
My opinion.
Me too.
My opinion.
I share that opinion.
It's just way too much smoke. You know, and then the Tim Donaghy shit, you know. The league, the NBA allows things to happen. Yeah. And then acts like, oh my God, we cracked down on this.
The logo comes first.
Absolutely.
And if that means that some people got to take the fall, you got to take the fall.
Yeah, the NBA has there's a lot of conspiracies that are true. Like, for instance, the Spurs. I have argued one of all this year leading up to the Project Marvel election. What made me mad was the Spurs allowed this narrative to go out that, well, we're going to move if you don't build this new arena. I'll never convince anybody, but I'll never change my mind. The NBA was never going to allow the Spurs to leave San Antonio because we are the poster boy franchise for small market success. The NBA loves that. We're just blessed. The NBA has conspired to make sure that we stay in San Antonio, the Spurs. And I know, well, no, if Tim had went to Orlando, we were leaving. I don't think so. That's a bullshit narrative.
So you think they froze the envelope for Wemby?
See, I don't want to go that far.
Oh, okay.
That they have allowed the Spurs to have franchise player after franchise player.
After franchise
All I can
player?
tell you is they damn sure win the lottery every time they need a big man.
We almost won it this year.
Damn near won it this year. I know. They gave it to Dallas, who fans are like, okay, y'all had a deal. Luka's going to go to the Lakers because we can't have the Lakers suck, and LeBron's about to retire. But we're going to make sure Cooper Flag goes to the Mavs
did
because we know
Dallas
how
have?
y'all feel about
Yeah.
white superstars.
What did Dallas have? A 3% chance?
One. We had a better chance. One. We know y'all love white superstars in Dallas. We got a new one coming out, but we can't have the Lakers with no superstars either. So let's do a swap.
Let's do a swap. Y'all get Cooper.
White star for white star. I mean, it's hard to look at all that and just say it's a whole bunch of coincidences.
Yeah.
It is hard to do that, which I'm fine. It's entertaining. They can do it. I love the league. I'll continue to watch it. It gives us something to talk about. But y'all, again, I come back to the Cowboys. Y'all give my man Jerry so much shit. At least he admits it. Oh, yeah, I want to be in the news cycle every day. At least he fucking has the balls to put his name on that stuff.
Amen.
Unbelievable. All right, it is in the building, presented in part by Texas Cheer Liquor, the official liquor store of In the Building. Had a great time out there yesterday with Mr. Singh and the employees at the place, and we had another handful of people. Jose was out. He was in Miami, and so we did a show Friday over in Stone Oak, that location. And then yesterday, Rudy and I did our show over on 410 and Military. I was able to get us on without having to call Bouquet, which was good.
Thank y'all, man. Great
turnout. I know
turnout.
you loved when I had to call you Friday. I know
Did you see the smirk on his face when I FaceTimed him?
Oh, he loved it.
It was great.
He pulled over. He pulled the cart over.
Yeah.
And it was so funny that it was just like, oh, just flip this. You're done.
Yeah, I know. It was one thing.
By the way, the 8 minutes of you doing the show hidden, that's available. That's on
It
YouTube.
is? Good.
Yeah.
Did it post?
No, I haven't. It's still enlisted, so
You should post it.
it's still available.
It's
show
me.
that never
It's
happened.
me being super sincere
About Texas
my
Cheer Liquor.
appreciation for the Singh family for bailing my poor ass out when I left iHeart and needed a second job to supplement this podcast. And that part didn't go over because I didn't know what I was doing. But now I do, and I appreciate you, Bouquet. So we had two really good shows.
Yeah,
Thank you to
thank
the
y'all
Singhs.
for coming out.
Everybody that showed up and got T-shirts. We're damn near out of them already. Here's what I've learned about us, and I should have already knew this, and I forgot. When we had all of the T-shirts made, we only had like 20 double X's made. Them some bitches went quick.
Yeah.
I've had to tell people, I'm sorry, man, we don't have your size.
No.
And Mr. Singh walks over and goes, did you forget what city you live in? How do you not have 100 double X's? Ain't nobody wearing XL. Get them an XL. I'm double
You take
X.
the XL and you get in shape. You try it on once a month until it fits. That's how you handle that. Like, yo, give me the XL. It gives me some motivation.
Man. Well, make sure whether you go to the Redbird Ranch, Lucky Ranch, Bernie, Boulevardian Evans, Braun Point, Military Crossing, Culebra Commons, whatever location you go to in the city, make sure you mention In the Building, get your 5% off at all Texas Cheer Liquors. So how was it, mijo? So how did Miami go? Thoughts on being back in South Florida? I'm assuming you've been there before. How was it?
Yeah. Typically, when I would go with my sister, when we go eat to nice places, I don't pay. Transparently.
That's okay.
I don't
No, really?
That.
So having to pay for my own food was just earth-shattering.
Oh, because you went on your own without your sister.
Oh, so sorry,
Oh.
Bookie. You got to be almost a 30-year-old man and buy your own food.
It ain't like you can't find good food
Bro,
in Miami that's
just
not
why
over
wouldn't
the
you just
top.
do what you always do and eat nuggets and fries?
Well, we were going to really expensive places.
Who's we? Who's we?
The bachelor party group.
Here's what you do,
Oh, okay.
Bookie. Let me show you how to be broke and keep it cool.
Rudy speaks from experience.
Yeah, I got experience in this.
Yeah.
You snack at the Airbnb and then you get to the restaurant. You're like, man, I'm ready to party. I'm just gonna get me an appetizer. And you just get an appetizer. Like, I'm not really hungry, man. I'm gonna get an appetizer.
Well,
I don't like to eat when I'm about to go out and drink. You get you some calamari and you make it through the night.
Yeah.
You don't
There's
try
an
to get
art
it.
to acting
you can't,
rich.
You
Sure.
got to act the part. Like you got to fake it till
Sure.
you make it, bro. I would have got calamari.
So-
Then one day I would have got mozzarella sticks.
How did you get through? You just went broke?
no, I did financial gymnastics.
Yeah.
We have some extended payments on certain things, but
Yeah.
but don't worry about that. That's not the point. I'll tell you guys about my life lesson. I also am lame here.
Why?
The last, second to last night,
Yeah.
They were going to a sushi place. I obviously don't eat fish.
Right.
But my mom says, this is what my mom word tells me, by the way. She says, you don't eat fish, but you eat pussy. What the fuck?
Who said
Your
that to
mother said that?
Yeah, my mom says that in Spanish.
That's pretty funny.
My mom says that in Spanish.
Really? How would you say that in Spanish?
I will not be doing that, but I will continue
Yo no comer pesca, pero yo comer panoche.
you? Yes.
So, yeah,
Yes.
she tells me that, but
Sounds like Grandma Becky, man. I like that.
we were at the casino all day. I'm exhausted. I go to sleep at 7 o'clock. They
Yeah.
go out. They come back. I'm still asleep at 2:30. I'm like, I'm still going to bed. So
Wow.
I went from 7 o'clock to the next day. I fell asleep on the last day.
That means you were
basically.
tired. You needed the rest.
But I learned a life lesson on this trip. So,
God, here we go. Do we need music for this?
I guess so, maybe. Maybe so. So obviously there was a strip club night. I did not go because I was.
You didn't have any money.
Obviously, but I didn't go, and I learned in Miami, Florida, it is $600 for a hand job. $600.
You're going to the wrong places, player.
How many guys paid on the trip paid for it? Because only way you know that is if somebody asked, and did they buy?
You
it?
didn't have the money, obviously.
Obviously not.
You have to wait in the lobby while your buddies went inside.
You said it to Airbnb.
So I learned that. But
Yeah.
the most shocking part about this, they got you over the barrel already, $600.
Just for a handy, damn.
That's
What?
ridiculous.
$100 for a condom.
Oh,
you
to
gotta
buy
pay-
one there?
You didn't go with your
yeah.
own?
You have to bring your own C's.
$100. They got you over a fucking barrel.
No,
So
you
they
just
know.
say
So they
no.
know that they know the girls are in there smashing.
I mean, I don't know. Who knows?
Of course they know that. Yeah, that's the thing. There's brothels all over Dallas. and
Y'all
Houston.
should have went to freaking the hood. Y'all
Well,
went
these are bougie people.
oh,
These are bougie
okay.
people.
You went with some rich dudes.
That is when I decided that
I'm
if-
staying home the rest of the weekend.
No, well, if podcasting fails, I'm going to Miami. I'm gonna undercut the market.
You're gonna give hand jobs for
For
$250.
$500 hand jobs. I need 3 guys a night. I'll lotion my hands up. We'll be all good here. I'll even
What-
charge $50 for condoms. I'll cut the
Hey,
women's
mijo,
legs out.
I got news for you, buddy. Those old nasty men that'll pay you for sex, they don't want a hand job. They want a blow job. No one's paying $500 for a year to put their hand on.
No.
$600 for a hand job? Could you believe paying that?
Somebody in the chat mentioned, wait, you also eat ass, but you won't eat tomatoes or eggs.
That's true.
You should make sure you're free during the next RNDC. You go up there and get plenty of hand.
God.
I mean, come on. Like, I just imagine that 3 guys a night, $1,800, just like that.
You didn't take your lady with you. Why not?
What?
Just
to a bachelor
dudes?
party?
Yeah, just dudes.
Oh. I've never done a bachelor party in Miami.
No,
I've done one in Shreveport.
Wow.
Had a
Shout
great
out.
time. Had a damn good
He
time.
didn't have to pay $600 for a hand.
Definitely not.
I had a married couple try to take me home. I had
Did
to
you
tell
go?
them, fuck no. Fuck no.
He was a cuckold. He wanted to watch you.
Well, my worry was I'd get to the house, get naked, and a gun would be put to my
Yeah, it
head.
was-
Oh, and
that's
now I'm
what-
going to need your wallet and bank
that's
account.
what's gonna
Yeah, that's what I was worried about.
That was going to happen. Mike.
That happened in Larry Flint's Hustler Club in Shreveport, Louisiana. A couple comes up. I've told you all that story?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did. You told me. I
Yeah,
don't know.
yeah,
that
yeah.
may have been with LG, but you
So
told
I'm
us.
sitting at the table, and all of a sudden, a big bucket full of beer shows up. Damn, where'd that come from? Sir, that couple right over there, they sent that over there. And I looked over there, like, giving me the, what's up, what's up? I'm like, holy shit. I'm like, well, I don't want to be an asshole, so I went over and thanked him. I sat down. Wife was hot. And went and sat down. Hey, guys, thanks a lot. I appreciate that. They're like, no, we just saw you guys. We thought you were cute. We thought we'd buy you some beer. I'm like, they were like 20 years older than me.
Awesome.
I think it was legit, but I didn't want to risk it.
No, you did the right thing.
I was probably 22,
All
23.
pizza ain't good pizza.
These are some 50-year-old folks wanting to get freaky with a young dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They like that hair.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
smile.
But, dude, you got to learn how to act rich but with no money.
Right.
Me and Rudy have mastered
I've
the art.
that shit.
Mastered that.
I've been in them rooms.
Yeah.
I've been in those rooms, and I'm just like, okay.
Yeah, you gotta act like
and
you
I
fit
start playing out scenarios in my head. Okay,
in.
so
are
we
you
go
broke,
here.
Mijo? Do you need a loan from Love You Hard?
No, I got paid this morning, so that
Okay.
was nice. I definitely fell asleep with a negative bank account balance, but we are A-okay. Come on. We survived.
Life in your
Oh, that's a
20s,
good story.
you ain't lived unless you got the clap or your account's negative a few times.
Also,
My account's been negative. I've never had the clap, but my account's been negative many times.
Also, shout out to my brother for giving me $250 on a trip.
Your brother gave you money.
Which one?
I mean, Carlo. Shout out to Carlo.
He gave you $250?
Yeah. He's the only reason why
This
I'm
is the
afloat
only
right
problem,
now.
Bookie. This is the only problem, Bookie. $250 don't go far in Miami.
No, it didn't. No, it didn't. That was 1 meal and a half. Oh, yeah. And obviously I lost gambling. But I'm a great time at the
You see,
casino.
now you're pissing me off. At first, I felt bad for you, but you're saying there, oh, I ain't got money for food. I can't go to strip club. I can't go do this, can't go do that. But your ass made sure you went to gamble. That's your
course.
problem.
Of course.
son.
Of course.
Yeah, that was fun. I mean, I obviously paid my penance and gave $100 to the blackjack gods. You know, that's the stuff you do. You have to do that stuff.
All right.
And I've been on Spirit. How was it?
It was great.
You flew Spirit too.
Yeah. I mean, obviously the plane got delayed. No one's surprised about
Of course
that.
it did.
It was delayed.
Wait,
Yeah,
were
yeah.
you delayed coming home?
Both, yeah, on the way there and there.
Oh.
But the nice part about it was that they said it so early that I was like, oh, well, I'm just gonna hang out with my sister. Oh, I'm just gonna stay at home.
All right, cool.
Yeah, and TSA no lines. Literally. No
Really?
lines.
Good.
I
good,
think
good,
everybody just decided we're not going to fly until the shutdown's over.
good. Yeah.
It was
Because
hilarious.
everybody's
I'm
got.
flying in 2 weeks to New
I
York.
think you'll be fine by then.
But I've got TSA clearance, so I should be good, unless the plane itself is delayed. But in 2 weeks, everybody should be back to work, at least for now.
yeah,
Didn't they there's an extension until January now? and
yeah.
We're back
Yeah.
up. We're back on the job till
Whatever that
January, and
means.
we'll go through the
I'm
bullshit
confused.
again. Because I got to fly to Hawaii in January, so
So you got New York in
I
November.
got New York in 2 weeks, and then I've got Hawaii in January. So
Well,
Oh,
I
you'll
need
be
these, I
good
need
by
these
then.
people to stay. You need to go back to work. I know we're not paying you, but you need to go work now.
I know.
Get back now.
that
What?
Work
sounded
for
like
free.
Jeff Trailer there for a second.
Work
It
for
did.
free, man. Everything lays back to you, TSA. Anyway. All right. Well, I'm glad you had a good time.
I'm glad you did too,
Sorry
man.
that you came home broke, but you know what? On your deathbed, you won't say, "Damn, I wish I'd have had more money in Miami." You'll say,
I
"I'm
wish
glad
I
I went to Miami.
Yeah.
I had a
Yeah,
good
we
time.
made
in
it
Miami.
work.
I had a good time. I'm
And-
glad you got some.
And the fucking weddings in Vegas.
Oh, when is the wedding itself?
January.
Are you going to that too?
Yeah.
Oh, geez.
Fuck.
That's a lot cheaper than Miami. If you know what you're doing.
I had a bunch of bastards go to my bachelor party but not come to the wedding, assholes.
I respect that.
Yeah.
I respect that.
Yeah.
Dude,
My bachelor party's gonna be in Vegas too. So,
How dumb.
you ain't even. You're not even.
do you guys want to come?
You're not even gonna. I'm not gonna hang out with no 30-year-olds.
No.
First of all, I don't know how old you're gonna be when you get married.
I'll give you some spending money on when you
Yeah,
go. How
well,
about that?
the Love You Hard TV will
How about
donate to your blackjack.
Rudy and
fund.
I will throw you in the building bachelor party before your actual.
But he
bachelor.
gotta
Sure.
get engaged
We
first.
can make it content too.
Yeah, let me know when your wedding date is, and we'll talk about bachelor party.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah,
sure,
we'll have an in the
sure.
building bachelor party.
I'm gonna invite Jimmy the Bag and my brother if it makes you feel better about the olds being there.
That's fine.
Look, Bookie. I'm gonna tell
Yeah.
you the truth. I love you to death, right? You're my guy. But
This
if,
doesn't feel good.
but if I get permission to take a guy's trip, it ain't gonna be with you and your boys. I love you, Bookie, but if I'm like I don't get many of those. So if Anna says, you know what, babe,
Is Taylor going?
Yeah, you've earned the guy's trip. I ain't gonna use it on you and your boys.
No. Yeah, her brother's gonna need to go. I'm gonna have to go to make
Yeah.
she feels better
Dude,
about
it
you.
would have to be. If let's say 10 guys go, 8 of them need to be married.
Right, and she needs to know all of them.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah,
And have all their numbers.
Bachelor
exactly.
party's gonna be rolling deep. Mike, you'll come. I'm sure Mike will come.
I might go.
First of all,
We'll see.
I'll tell you this: if Nina finds out because she loves you, he might have to go.
yeah.
she would make me go.
Yeah. And Mike would love to see the stories.
Mike would
I'll
just
go.
Mike would just sit back and be unk, like, "Hey, Jose, come here. Your friend Daryl,
Well,
he's a fucking dumbass.
well,
Why you
here's
hang
the
out
thing.
with him?"
Oh my
Here's the
God,
thing.
yeah. There's a lot of those.
I'm not
yeah.
going to a whorehouse. So y'all are on your own for that.
It's okay.
No strip
I'll
club.
go to the strip club.
You go strip club?
Yeah, for a bachelor party.
Yeah.
I don't gamble, so I'm gonna be boring there. But what I will do is chill out in the lobby and watch games while y'all get fucked up, and I'll drive everybody. How about that?
Well, Mike, what we need you to do at like the blackjack tables, you got to sweet talk to dealers. That was
okay. I'll be the one sober guy.
That's what you got to do.
He got to
That's
pour
fine.
on that Texas accent because Mike can turn it up. You turn up that Texas accent.
little
shit.
Texas charm.
Yeah, turn up that Texas charm.
Yeah, especially if it's a
Yeah.
lady like you. I was my job this whole weekend when they were playing very expensive blackjack. I was just talking to the dealer, just chatting them
Who are
up.
your friends? Why do they have so much money? And
You know,
who are they?
He's the black sheep of his family and friend group, probably.
I mean, yeah, kind of.
Yeah, kind of.
I am the
That's
weirdo.
good. Keep rich friends. Having rich friends is that's good.
Obviously, at one point in the bachelor party, they were like, "Yeah, how much to let some guy blow your back out?" And my number was obviously lower than everyone else's. So
Blow your back out.
yeah. Stuff
See,
like that. And then we talked
I'm
about
not-
Andrew Garfield. And,
Okay, well, I'm not that. So maybe I'll chaperone you.
Yeah, Mike will be Unk. Unk.
I might even have some other friends fly to meet me so I can have someone to hang out with during your
Sure.
bachelor party because I probably
Sure.
won't like any of your friends.
you won't.
But I'll be the cool. I'll be fine. It'll be fine.
That'd be fun.
You need a wedding date first,
Yeah,
amigo.
get a
Yeah,
ring,
You
sir.
need to get that first. All right, and then we'll get T-shirts. We'll do a bit. We'll have T-shirts made, the whole thing.
Oh God.
Phuket Bachelor Party 2K28 or whenever it is.
Run
you
my
get married.
cheeks.
Speaking of which, we'll get it all done at Sammy's Embroidery. That is for sure. When and if you get married, we'll have all the T-shirts and everything. We'll get signs and everything printed at Sam's Embroidery. The only place you should ever consider going when it comes to getting signs on stuff. Picked up a business card from Sammy. Let's get a little business card. Sammy's Embroidery. So the email, samslogos@gmail.com. We ought to start putting the email up.
Yeah.
Sammy does a lot of business through email, I've noticed, when I go in there, which I didn't get a chance to go in yesterday. I'm going in today. I noticed that he had a lot of he conducts a lot of his business through email. So his email, it is samslogos@gmail.com. T-shirts, polos, jackets, tackle twill. They have all kind of shit in there. It's unlimited. The signage, the logo stuff you can do at Sammy's Embroidery. 824-3900, 210-824-3900 or samsembroidery.com. Samsembroidery.com. All right. Thumbs up to baseball, by the way.
What happened? Yeah,
The NBA needs to announce something similar,
What's up?
especially with the bullshit going on in the NBA right now with gambling. I'm sure Bouquet saw this. Did you see this? So Major League Baseball, they now recognize there's a problem in gambling, and I've called the leagues out lately. Y'all shouldn't act shocked that motherfuckers are getting busted for breaking the law
Totally agree.
and the rules when y'all have gotten so in bed with these people. So Major League Baseball has announced an agreement. What are the two big players in gambling are FanDuel and DraftKings. All right. So let's see. So blah 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 blah. So you got these two major.
look up
So
something. Go
not
ahead.
just DraftKings and FanDuel, but like the sports books in Vegas now too.
Mhm.
They've all established with Major League Baseball a $200 betting limit on wagers centered on individual pitches, and they're outlawing bets from being included in parlays in an attempt to decrease the incentive for guys to manipulate and shit like that. After these two assholes got busted in Cleveland, where they Luis Ortiz, Emmanuel Clase, is that how you say that?
Yeah, classic.
Latino. Yeah, these two assholes got popped with the Guardians, and so baseball's not waiting around here. They've now and you know what? To the credit of Vegas, the sports books and FanDuel and DraftKings, they've said, you know what? You're right. So a $200 betting limit now on baseball wagers centered on individual pitches, and outright prohibition of such bets from being included in parlays. You ever done a parlay where so-and-so will get to so many pitches on a game?
No.
Don't do
That's
parlays.
heavy-ass betting.
Pub
You do
sports
parlays?
don't do parlays.
I try not to. No.
Try not to. You
It's
guys
a-
are so risky.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a stupid bet for them.
All right, this is ESPN.com yesterday. Federal prosecutors unsealed an indictment that charged Ortiz and Guardians closer Emmanuel Clase for their alleged roles in a gambling scheme centered on whether individual pitches would be balls or strikes. They were literally leaking to bettors, hey, I'm going to start off with a ball on purpose if they bring me in tonight. That's fucked up, man. And
Damn.
we're talking about, so
I
it
need
said,
new friends.
according to the indictment, no shit, gamblers
here.
won approximately $450,000 on bets on individual pitches during this scheme by these Guardians. They made almost $500,000 for people they were in cahoots with. Hey, if they bring me in tonight, first pitch, guarantee I'm going to throw a ball high. So bet on a ball high.
Well, I remember
that's ridiculous.
I remember the one guys. There was a group of betting guys, and they were letting it run forever on WNBA. Angel Reese missing her first shot.
Oh yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah, but she couldn't miss on purpose. She just gonna miss.
Yeah. So is this like for everybody, Mike, or is this just players?
Every human being on planet Earth.
$200 max.
$200 max on these little pitch parlays. That way, if someone does say, hey, I guarantee if they bring me in tonight, hint, hint, wink, wink, I promise you I'm going to throw a ball.
But it's also them protecting.
But you only get $200, so it's not worth the risk.
I like the rule, Mike, or the law, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
But it's also baseball, and, we're a part of this now. We're part of protecting our sponsors. It's also baseball protecting their sponsors. Like, hey, we don't want y'all getting y'all's asses handed to y'all because somebody's giving inside info. So if they do give inside info, which we can't control, we'll at least minimize the damage.
Correct. And so
you got to protect your sponsors.
And Rudy and I have talked about this in the last few weeks. The leagues don't need to, the leagues, like, they decided to go ahead and recognize gambling once and for all, and they've made tons of money on DraftKings and all these other ones. But in defense of the leagues, I mean, hey, you're a grown-ass man. We're not going to not have gambling sponsors because 2% of the population are fucking criminals or they're gambling addicts.
Less than 2%,
yeah. Less than. 99.9% of the people that bet on baseball games are just bouquets.
Bookie, yeah.
Yeah, so fuck these assholes. That's on them for getting caught. But good on baseball for stepping up and
do something.
They've done something to crack down on this shit. I don't blame Major League Baseball at all.
And I was one of the guys kind of complaining like, hey, NFL, NBA, y'all taking the money. But when I looked at it, NFL also has super strict restrictions on players and alcohol. Like, I'll take Hennessy's money, Goodell, I'll take Budweiser's money, but if you're a direct player, there's a lot of stipulations.
Really?
So, yeah, like,
interesting.
You can't just, there's certain rules in the NFL, like, perfect example, like, no direct endorsement. This is NFL. The advertising cannot imply that the players are endorsing the specific alcohol product.
I'll be damned.
That's NFL.
You know what?
Because LeBron has his own Hennessy, so I think every league's different.
I'll be damned. Like Dak has a tequila, but he had to go through hoops.
You got to go through hoops. Like, it can't just be
interesting.
It can't just be Jalen Hurts. Sip your Hennessy.
Yeah. See, you know what? You don't see individual players on commercials during games. What's up? I'm Jaden Daniels.
Even though they can take it.
Drink Hennessy.
Even though they can.
Yeah.
You can't.
Well,
and we've accepted
that's
it.
Too harsh.
Yeah, we've accepted it.
But good for baseball. And honestly, because you can't look in this great land of ours, this massive serfdom we live in, 400 million motherfuckers. You can't. I mean, sometimes
there's gonna be a dumbass.
There's gonna be dumbasses, and we can't. I'm tired. I don't want to be in a society, and this happens all the time, where the majority of us have to suffer because a couple of slapdicks can't.
We can't throw our tortillas no more because an assistant coach threw a pocket knife on
exactly. Great dude. That's a great example. The Tech problem. Texas Tech has banned throwing tortillas
because of dumbass coach.
Over one or two dipshits and some asshole coach. Oh, I'll go hit with a pocket knife. No, actually, you know what? I'm a coach. I dropped it out of my pocket. Come on, man. That's bullshit.
So we're taking away a 50-year tradition because of one dumbass.
Right, yeah.
That's stupid.
And so the two big wiener hitters of online gambling, most people are what? DraftKings, FanDuel. So good on them, by the way. They're all on board. Absolutely. We agree with baseball. We're gonna put limits on parlays and pitch count bets. And we're gonna max it at $200. Good for them for doing that. That's good. Speaking of Texas Tech. I got a video I wanted to show y'all.
Oh, I'm glad I brought up Tech. Do we segue this without even knowing?
Yeah, so this is funny. Pull up the Texas Tech video. I gotta say, so I won't make this my punch today, but I'm gonna pre-punch AJ Flores.
Uh-oh.
That is AJ, aka Agapito Flores of the Baseline Bum. So before you run this,
oh Jesus,
well, let me know when you have it ready to roll.
No, we're good.
Did it crap out? All right, hang on.
What happened?
So I was in Fort Worth over the weekend, seeing my dad and my kid, and AJ invited me to the Texas Tech Alumni Association watching party at a sports bar in Fort Worth.
Nice,
dude. This was the video won't do justice. There was probably 300 Tech fans at this thing.
There's
in
300 Tech fans,
dude. There's
I'm kidding.
Yeah.
I'm trolling.
Man.
I'm trolling.
And so I went in there and I thought I was going to try to get AJ to talk some shit about BYU. This is the biggest game of the year. This is the biggest game they played all year. And I got there early first quarter, and Tech had just gone up 13-0. And it didn't look like BYU. I thought BYU may not score. They're lucky they did. They couldn't do shit. And so Tech's in full control. I thought I would get drunk AJ talking shit.
Yeah.
This is how paranoid Tech fans are because they just don't know what to do right now because they're so good. I had to coax shit talking out of him. How long is this? Like a minute?
2
All right,
minutes.
so here's me and AJ. I'm trying to get AJ to talk shit. He turns into analyst guy.
Oh my God,
because he's scared to death.
Grab your balls, AJ.
Tech fans they're not used to being this far, being undefeated this long. So, this is me and AJ from the Bums on Saturday during the game.
So it's only the second quarter, so you're not hammered yet.
Not yet.
It's 13-0.
Blatant.
Are you ready to call church on this thing?
No,
Are
not
you
yet.
sure?
Not yet.
BYU does not look like they're even close to being in step with Tech so far.
Well, here's the thing. We just need to continue to pound the ball. We need our quarterback to be healthy. He just got off hobbling.
So serious.
I'm hoping
Jesus,
that
Pollock.
here in we go into the halftime, then we come down in the second half, blow them out, and it's game over. Obviously, they can handle our depth, and I'm not shaking the bed for anyone yet, but here pretty soon.
I was hoping you'd talk a little shit right now rather than be all. I don't want you're all Mr. Analyst over here.
Well, I will say, the BYU people have been very nice to Texas Tech people.
Well, they're very nice people.
They gave us ice cream last year when we went to Provo.
Well, that's all they had. They weren't going to buy you any beer.
No, they don't even sell beer.
No, they don't.
So apparently,
you went to Provo?
No, I didn't go to Provo. But,
okay.
But apparently,
But the fans that did go,
the end zone is also a dry county for BYU today.
yeah, they're very nice people, but they're very strange, and they have a very subdued, very inhibited lifestyle. It's unfortunate.
Yeah, we're just soaking it all in today.
Has it occurred to you that Tech is the opposite of that when it comes to partying and drinking and getting shit-faced?
I did hear Rudy today, or early in the week. It's full balls versus empty balls.
That's correct. Y'all are going to empty the whole chamber
it's
on them today. Wreck 'em, baby. That's right. Kick some. I'll talk shit for you. We're going to take them damn Mormons and we're going to make them wish they had sex earlier in their lives. They're going to feel like they wasted their lives for Jesus. Have some damn fun. All right, wreck them. Wreck them.
So this is funny. So Tech's a party school. And
Hell
people
yeah.
that go to Texas Tech are drinkers.
Yeah, I got two cousins that graduated from there.
If we had a party school contest, Tech might win Texas. And that would take some doing because there's some good party schools in this state.
For sure.
You see how worried he is there?
He wasn't comfortable yet.
He's not comfortable.
That's a true fan. That's a true fan.
Texas Tech is so good. They're top 4. So the new poll will come out tonight. They better not be any lower than 4.
They're top
good.
5 for sure.
They're that good. They just don't know what to do with themselves. I have known so many Tech fans in my life, and for years, I know that they're all they just can't believe their fortune right now. They can't believe what they're watching because it's Tech. And as a TCU fan, I can relate to that. An 8-win season is cause for an extension for the coach. At TCU, same thing at Tech. Tech always felt like an outlier. No one even realizes we're out here. We're just a little stepchild. Mike Leach, Spike Dykes have had good coaches, but no one's ever taken them that serious, and nor should they. But I can relate to how he feels there. Where it's like
it gives you Aggie syndrome.
What's
He kind of got Aggie syndrome.
Yeah, no shit.
You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, and I get it. It's like I'm seeing,
I'm traumatized,
I'm watching
from how it normally ends
but
up.
I'm afraid to
It's okay. You're good.
Yeah,
Tech. You're good.
I'll never forget. I was at a TCU game one year, and we beat the shit out of somebody to go 12-0, and a lot of fans, they were passing out boxes of little Fiesta potato, like little corn chips,
Okay.
little tortilla chips.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Fiesta, because we were going to go to the Fiesta
Fiesta
Bowl
Bowl.
probably. And so they're throwing bags of Fiesta chips in the crowd. And I wouldn't pick one up. I just couldn't believe
Yeah, I know what you
I
mean.
hear. It says TCU on the end zone, and they're throwing bags of Fiesta corn tortilla. My school doesn't go to the Fiesta Bowl.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? My school doesn't play for the national title.
No, hell no.
This is insane. So I get why he's so subdued there. Totally.
He had a perfect opportunity to say, hey, there's a lot of doubters out
This
there.
was his chance to
Yeah.
say, hey, we're fucking
Yeah,
here.
we're the real
with it."
deal.
He
And
couldn't do it.
do it.
He's gun shy.
Couldn't
Wreck
do
him,
it.
for lack of better.
Full balls versus empty balls.
Full balls versus empty ball. Good shit. Thanks. That's AJ from the Baseline Bums. Watch their show each and every week. I've told them they need to start doing non-Spurs stuff, and they say they're going to. They've done a little bit more lately.
Who the parents that I met during Final Four? Are they his parents
You
or was
met
that his
AJ's
wife's parents?
In-laws.
I was going to say, I
That
was
was
like,
the
man,
wife's
AJ's parents are Huerito and Huerita.
No, he's married to a white girl.
Oh.
Yeah. So
he
no,
plays
you
in
met,
AJ plays in the snow.
That's all he does.
Okay.
Now he's got a wife.
No
Yes, sir.
time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, Zoe Faye, you're right. Don't say soaking around Mormons. AJ said we're soaking it all in. You're right. I learned that from Mike and Puma. I had no idea what that was. Mike and Puma taught me what soaking was. I was like,
that's what the Mormons apparently do. That's their
I
loophole
wanna
around
try-
Jesus' law.
I'm gonna ask my wife if she like, yo, babe, let's try
She
it.
ain't getting shit out of that.
I want to see if it. What if I just cannot like make it go like that? Not pump, but you
Yeah.
know how you can Kegel it.
That's a sin. God
That's a
did
sin?
not make your body to soak. He made your body to fuck. You're going against God's law by soaking. Fuck that girl.
So don't
Or
pump. I'm
put
gonna
it
ask
in
my
there.
wife, like, babe, I'm gonna just soak. See how it does.
I'm sure that'll turn her on to no end. She'll probably drop her drawers immediately.
If you had a
She'll
massage
think you're a
bed,
fucking weirdo, kick you out.
Just lay there.
Dang.
a massage bed is the Mormon's best friend.
I'd last longer.
Yeah, here's an example of the hate Tech gets. Billy, Texas Tech sandaggies are legit.
Why are they sandaggies?
What does
That
even
sounds
mean?
racist.
like you
as
just
fuck.
said, like you just said, because they're in the desert out in
Oh
Lubbock,
yeah,
in
it
the
is.
middle of
It is
nowhere.
tumbleweed out there.
They're like A&M. You know, they always have notoriety. They always have some money. They always have some success. You know, Patrick Mahomes went to Texas Tech. Mike Crabtree went to Tech.
Mahomes was at the game.
Mahomes paid for those uniforms they wore during the game. Those
Yeah,
were his.
yeah.
He customized those.
That uniform was badass.
And I get it.
Are ugly as fuck.
But that's
Wow.
the new age of NIL. This is college football. It is not going back. And people are still reconciling. Even fan bases are like, what do we do we're 9-0? I tell you what, Texas Tech is good.
Yeah.
That defense is ball.
If
That
you got
defense,
some
that's a
people-
Big
yeah.
Ten That's a bit. Tech reminds me, I said this yesterday. It's weird because at Tech, you're used to Mike Leach and Air Raid and Spike Dykes and 55-49.
Yeah.
They look to me like a Big Ten school.
Yeah.
Smash mouth defense, run the ball, efficient quarterback play, and beat you 21-14, but it feels like they beat the shit out of you. May not be a 35-point differential on the scoreboard, but they whip your ass because they have the depth. They have NFL people on that field because they got money, and they've always had money, and now they're allowed to spend it. And good on Texas Tech. I'd love to see them play the Aggies, the actual Aggies,
In a playoff.
in a playoff. That would be the bomb. That
I
would
wonder
be
who
great.
I would root for.
I would enjoy that as a neutral party and enjoy myself.
Neutral? You good
Yeah, I've
neutral?
got lots of buddies that are both Red Raiders
Yeah,
and
same.
Aggies. I would enjoy it very much. All right, it's in the building. Let's get violent, shall we? Let's do a little punching. It's time for people I want to punch here on Love You Hard TV.
Now, it's time for People I Want to Punch on In the Building.
All right, sir. Who
Oh,
are you punching and
I'm
why?
I mean, we got to it earlier, kind of buried the lead, but I'm punching the Mavericks brass. Like
Patrick Dumont.
yeah,
Yeah.
the owners, these fake ass NBA owners, these fake ass casino owners, moonlighting as NBA owners. Take y'all's asses back to Vegas. Y'all don't know how we do things around here in these parts. Take your ass and your ways back up to Las Vegas with your goddamn mob ties. I don't like them people, man.
No,
Again,
those are
I
bad
don't
people.
know Nico. I don't give a shit about Nico. Nico's gonna land on his feet. Nico's very rich. I'm very poor. I don't feel bad for him, but I am punching the Mavericks upper management for making it seem like, yo, Nico went rogue, faxed the trade, and we were all asleep. We had no idea. And by the time we woke up, Adam Silver had approved the trade, and we just wrote, out of here. So punch the Mavericks brass for making it seem like Nico went rogue. Like he don't have to go through a bunch of, like, that's Luka Doncic, been first team all NBA his entire NBA career.
Yeah.
You don't get traded without approval from the very top. But hey, man, let's blame Nico.
Patrick Dumont has never done anything in basketball. He's a businessman.
All you got to do is know numbers.
And they put him in charge of the team. She did, the old lady. And he thought he was golden with Nico Harrison. And I think it probably was Nico who got tired of Luka's bullshit. But Dumont absolutely should be thrown under the bus today, right along with Nico Harrison. Pobre Nico. Every 10 years or so, or 5, in our sports world, we have that pariah that the whole world turns on. And it's been like Nico's more hated than like Colin Kaepernick. Half of the fan base was on his side. Ain't nobody on Nico's side. That man.
It's like one of the only 5 GMs we can name.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, have we ever talked this much about an NBA GM?
No.
Other than Sam Presti?
No. And he'll go down in infamy, Nico. I don't know what he's going to do next.
And we only know Pelinka because he's the Laker GM. But other than that, we don't know GMs in the NBA.
The Lakers will hire him as an assistant GM.
That's what I was wondering. Over under 1 year.
Ooh. Just make the whole conspiracy just come to fruition.
Oh my
just
God,
complete the circle. Complete it.
Yeah, Rob's going to catch his boys.
There ain't no way Luka would let that happen, though. Fuck that guy. You can't hire him here. Yeah.
Do you think Rob Pelinka's already texted Nico like, hey, man, sorry that happened?
No. Nico's probably like, you need to help me find a job after I did this trade for you. To help you set up.
You can't send that text message for a day or two.
No, not good. Not good. All right. I don't know who I want to punch today. You know, fuck it, I'm going to punch Micah Parsons. I'll let it go.
Oh,
I'll let it go.
No, punch that whole game. What the fuck was that? SEC 2002?
Yeah, that was ugly. I didn't watch much.
I was watching Spurs Bulls. I was like, it was 3-0 in the fourth quarter. Punch that entire game. But why are you punching Michael?
Because he had 2 tackles and that's it. Fuck him.
No sacks.
They're paying him.
He's getting triple team, Mike. He's opening things up for everyone else.
Oh, my bad. He's
Sorry.
triple team.
Sorry.
Because he's the greatest outside edge rusher that has ever lived. He faces Rudy. I tuned in for a little while. He was being quadruple team.
I don't know if he. I'm questioning if he's better than Bruce Smith.
Oh, the ghost of Reggie White has already taken a knee. Micah Parsons is clearly the greatest Packers edge rusher who's ever lived.
He's on pace to catch Lawrence Taylor. Fuck yeah. 2 tackles, 1 solo.
Yeah.
So one of those tackles was a half a tackle.
Right. Although it's their offense getting them beating Green Bay.
Yeah, 7 points.
I saw their defense is actually awesome. This is like, I don't know all the exact numbers. I saw something where they have more losses for a team that has been this good at this stage of the season than I think ever. Because they have no offense whatsoever. What happened to Jordan Love?
That's on LaFleur.
They can't score. Well, Matt LaFleur's in trouble all of a sudden. You got the winds of change blowing at Green Bay. And not just LaFleur, but the fucking GM. Do you know his name? Of course we don't. It's Guntkunst. Guntkunst?
What's that?
Guntkunst.
Go ahead.
Guntkunst.
Whatever.
I've said this so many times. Head coaches constantly get fired. We got 8 fucking coaching availabilities in college football amongst the major 3 conferences. 8. When are we going to hold GMs and ADs accountable and start firing their asses?
LSU, the governor had to come out and say something.
Right.
If not, they were going to keep him.
I know.
The governor was like, hey, that dude ain't picking it. Oh,
so at least like the Mavericks have actually made a general manager culpable.
Accountable.
No shit. We're constantly firing these coaches. and then you got the same GM going through 5-6 coaches. When you gonna fire the fucking GMs? Bullshit.
Agree with
So
that.
the Packers have established an offense that can't score at all, and they're going to miss the playoffs because they can't get in the end zone. Hell, they can't even kick field goals.
That we try to compare a lot of these guys just because they're young and they look good in their half zips. We tried to compare them to Sean McVay, but what we're finding out is most of them can't fucking hold his fucking luggage.
No,
they ain't Sean McVay because LaFleur has clearly been figured out, and he has no answers as of now.
Right.
As of right now. Now, I know your guy up in Minnesota, he's still doing a pretty good job, but we went on this hiring spree of young, handsome, in-shape coaches, offensive-minded, because of Sean McVay. NFL's a copycat league.
Yeah.
But we finding out they ain't McVay.
Yeah. So I'm punching Micah Parsons for
Punch him.
No production last night again.
0.
Paying that motherfucker $49 million to do nothing. If he's so amazing, he ought to be able to overcome the quintuple teams.
There's other edge rushers getting double teamed.
And don't forget, I'm punching in because, and I failed to mention this yesterday. He called Tank Lawrence a clown. Fuck you, dude. When Tank Lawrence went to Seattle, remember Tank told that reporter, "I feel free. I'm playing for an organization that only cares about football." And Micah clapped back on Tank that day and called him a clown on Twitter. Fuck you, dude. Fuck you in the ass.
Damn.
Tank Lawrence had 2 fucking touchdowns on Sunday. They're 8-2. Your ass had a tackle and a half. Tank had 2 touchdowns. Fuck you, Micah Parsons. He's a terrible human being. God, he's just an idiot. Maybe not a terrible kid. He's just a dumbass.
Yeah.
He's just an idiot with no self-control. He always has to run his mouth.
Agreed.
Tank Lawrence played here in 9 years.
Things in his butt, but I agree.
A consummate. What about his butt?
I said I don't want to put anything in his butt, but
well, I'm not saying I'm going to.
No, I know Bookie will.
No, Tank Lawrence played for the Cowboys for 8-9 seasons, multiple injuries, played through half of it, busted his ass, was the consummate pro, was a veteran's veteran, and I'm glad to see that. I don't know how good Seattle's going to ultimately be this season, but I'm thrilled for Tank Lawrence that he's finishing his career with an organization that has an awesome culture of football and not all the bullshit that you deal with in Dallas.
Amen.
So good for that.
I'm a left-handed catcher, Rudy.
I'm fighting through that. Orlando Kell is the official family lawyer of In the Building. If you need a lawyer, it is Orlando Kell. Family law means divorce, custody, adoption. You can redo property. Families get into all kinds of stuff. Family law doesn't just mean divorce, and they really specialize in helping dads. If you are a father and you're going through a divorce, don't let your life get ruined financially because you got some kiddos. Orlando will help you. 210-775-4995. You can email the man directly. It is orlandokilllaw@gmail.com. We got Cowboys post-game show, me and Rudy do, and Bouquet. Another Monday night game, the mighty matchup between the dog shit Vegas Raiders and the Dallas Cowboys.
32 million people.
We'll get our first look. I know. It'll be half the country interested. It'll be
Raiders are strong.
Oh, it'll be viral. Oh, I know. I've said it forever. Every Super Bowl viewing record would get annihilated if Dallas ever played the Raiders in the Super Bowl. Imagine a Cowboys-Raiders Super Bowl, how massive that would be.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Geno will look like Matt Stafford.
Right. He'll look like Matt Stafford Monday night, probably.
Unless
Quinnen Williams takes care of things.
I didn't want to give him a yellow jacket, but I think he's earned it.
Matthew?
I didn't want to give him one. Matthew's a Hall of Famer. Matthew's for an old, broke neck, broke back. Matthew's a bad motherfucker,
He's
man.
a Texan, baby.
Dallas,
Texas.
I don't think he's gotten his due.
The California kids all break down. The Texans keep
I
rolling.
I don't think Stafford has gotten his flowers, Mike. He's a bad motherfucker, man. I mean, I know it's not newsflash to a lot of y'all, but to me, I was like, damn, I don't think we talk about Matthew Stafford enough.
Yeah, well, and you talk about Sean McVay, too. I think Sean's probably with this changes every month, but McVay probably is the number one. He's probably the best head coach in the league. Stafford asked him for a trade in the offseason.
Yeah,
they're like, cool, go for it. Shop yourself. and couldn't find a good trade. And so did that ruin their relationship?
Great point.
Did we have tweets and podcasts to talk about how
It's
horrible
like,
it
hey,
is?
it's his business,
No.
man. We welcome you
Matt's
back.
a consummate fucking pro. Hey, couldn't find a trade that I like. Fuck it, let's go ball out together. And look at them, kicking ass. Don't the Rams play the Seahawks this week? I think that's the Sunday night game, isn't it?
Ooh,
That's going to be a good one.
I'm down to watch that one.
Rams, Seahawks Sunday. And then Cowboys and Raiders Monday, presented in part by Price Chevrolet. Rudy, Bouquet, and I will have Cowboy postgame show when it is over. We barely even talked about Vic Wembanyama today.
This motherfucker. This motherfucker goes for 18 in the fourth quarter. Waving motherfuckers off.
Mm-hmm. Box
pulling up
again.
for 3.
Yeah.
5 blocks.
Mm-hmm. His stat line, I think, has never been done before. I've said that so much that it's not even a big deal anymore. Like, he's the first guy ever to have 35, 18, 10,
whatever.
5, 4, 4, 4 in the same game
Yeah.
or some shit like that. You see these insane numbers and these box scores and these tallies that he puts up, and it's not even exciting.
What was it
anymore.
last night?
Just Wemby
38
doing
and
Wemby
what?
shit.
12?
38 and 18 and
Did he have
10.
18 again?
I think
thought
he had
it was
18
12.
boards. How many
Okay.
boards did he have last night?
I thought it was
don't know.
12. Whatever it was. 5 blocks,
more
too.
blocks. He's going to break the all-time blocks record before he's 28. He's insane.
It's
the pace
funny.
he's on. And the Bulls are good. Now, they had a guy out last night,
Yeah.
but, hey, tough
12. I'm a nerd. I'm a basketball nerd.
Mhm.
So when Wemby's doing this, I don't give a shit about, Keldon Johnson running up to him and bumping his chest. I'm watching the Bulls bench,
shit. Mm-hmm.
and you ever just see some shit and you just don't, in your face, you can tell by your face, like, what the fuck is happening? You know what I mean? Like the day I was doing my walk and I seen a lady butt naked on Petrenko running from a cop.
Mm-hmm.
I just stopped in my walk and I was like, yo, this lady's butt naked running down Petrenko.
Yeah.
The Bulls bench faces were like they saw a butt naked lady running down Petrenko every time Wemby would do some shit.
They didn't know what
I'm
to
just
say.
watching the Bulls bench like, yeah, they're as amazed as we are, because you only
Right.
see him twice a year.
Right.
And then now he's better this year, and they're just
Mhm.
like, how do you? It's not even anybody's fault. You
Mm-mm.
can't do anything about a 7'5" dude that tween step back hezzy pull up. What the fuck can you do?
Nothing.
And they're 8-2.
Yeah.
Him, Fox, and Castle look like a legit big 3.
Yeah.
Fox and Castle already taken care of.
Mm-hmm.
Wemby will be taken care of handsomely. I know it's 8-2, Mike. Let me calm down. I'm doing
It's
too
hard not
much.
to get excited.
I'm doing too much.
We'll worry. Look, when we get to May, if the Spurs make the playoffs, okay, I'm throwing out the if. I'm just trying to be, chill. When we get to May, then I'll come on here and say, all right, you ain't done shit in the postseason. It all starts over now. Now I need to see these. There's a history in this city of kicking ass in the postseason. We'll get to that. But for now, it's hard not to get hyped. Ain't nobody crowning nobody. They ain't won one fucking playoff game. But they look pretty good to me.
So on this pace, let me be baseball guy.
All right, 8-2.
They're on pace to be what?
65 and whatever. Yeah.
64 and 18.
You tell me, you're the math guy.
64 and 18.
You're way
Can
better
they go
at numbers.
64 and 18? Can they go 8-2
I don't
7 more times?
I think that they can because they're young and they're deep, and Mitch won't put up with very many off nights. They're not going to have they're not going to coast like the Warriors could coast a bit. The Thunder, they're young, which is why they're winning every night too. But like veteran teams that have won a lot, like the Bucks, they'll coast a little bit. The Knicks will have weeks where they coast some. I don't think it's in our DNA, these kids that we put on the floor here. We may win 65.
When you're young, you feel like you got something. I feel like that's what Oklahoma did. I think, how many games Oklahoma win last year, Bookie? 67, 68 games?
A shit ton.
There's a bunch of young dudes
Mm-hmm.
that ain't
Don't
tired.
know any better. They don't get tired.
Yeah, like
yeah.
Denver.
Yeah.
Joe, well, did he dunk? Was it impressive? I didn't see it. You're right there. Like, Joker don't care about winning 65 games.
Right, yeah, the Nuggets. they have months where they coast.
Yeah.
I coast 30 days, then I'd be good.
I come in, work fat. I get in the shit. No, they won more than 57 games last year. Yeah, 68 games.
68 and 14.
I don't know if the Spurs are going 68 and 14.
That's okay. I was hoping they'd win 45.
I said 45,
Yeah,
48.
I'll
something
take
like
it. I'll take 45, man. I demanded at least a play-in game, and I still demand that. And if you're going to go 8-2 to start the season and only had Fox for 2 games so far, all right, go ahead and win 65 then. Fuck it. Let's just get home field advantage or get second or 2 or 3 seed. Let's do that.
Wemby.
Pretty high.
I don't know what to say, dog.
We had representation last night of the game.
Oh, yeah.
I always
Who was
like
there?
to give
Who was
shout-outs.
this?
I always like to give shout-outs to our people that are in other cities. Mo in Chicago. Pretty good seats. Look at those banners.
6 of them.
Yeah, that's good seats. Yeah.
Forget
how good Chicago
was. He live in Chicago?
Yeah, this is shout out to Mo in Chicago. Look at those banners. They got a bunch of them. Ain't won much in a minute.
98.
You remember the 90s, baby. You remember 6 of them bitches.
And look, so Bulls fans, which is a great sports town.
Thank you, Mo, for sending that
video. It's a great
video.
town, period. We're mad about 8 years. I'm just trying to put it in perspective for people like myself. I'm talking to myself. We're mad about 8 years.
Yep.
08, 18. They're going on 30 years in Chicago.
I know. Well, they got NFL, 2 major league teams, hockey. They got other shit to keep them occupied. But you're right. I bet like hardcore like Bulls fans that are not baseball fans. They're tired
disgusting.
of it. Yeah, they're tired of it. And shout out to Mo. Chicago. Thank you, Mo.
Love
That's
Chicago.
Cool, that was kick-ass. All right, so let's do money before we get out of here. Go back.
Yeah, we got a lot of money.
Go back to the top today. Let's go to the money. Greg Costanella is in the building with his little 99 cents. Thank you,
what up, Greg? Thank you.
Aaron Cooper's in the building. Shout out to all the veterans today. Is your day. Thank you. Now go enjoy all your free or discounted stuff. Thank you, Aaron.
True.
Thank you, Aaron. Yeah, so veterans get get hooked up everywhere.
Today.
That's about it.
That's awesome.
Isaac III is in the building. Good morning, fellas. Hope all is well with you and your families. God bless. In the building, go Spurs, go Gig'em Aggies. Thank you, Isaac. Thank you, man.
They handled Missouri.
Rogie in the building. Happy Veterans Day to the greatest doc squad on air.
What's a doc squad?
Doc squad? What the hell is that? Oh, well,
let me look it up.
We read it. You gave money. We read it. And Orlando Butler is in the building with just a little $4.99. Thank you, Orlando. Been listening to both of you fellas at least 10 years. Finally able to listen live today. Keep up the awesome work. Thank you very much, Orlando. Appreciate you. And Zoe Faye is a major player in the chat on the Pub Sports Radio side. Thank you, Zoe, for jumping in here and being a part of this thing. Tell your buddies, because I like the Pub Sports Radio folks, because most of them are based in other towns.
They're other towns,
and I appreciate
and
that.
they come from a different world of potting.
Appreciate that very much. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all.
And did you send Rube his money?
Did this morning.
Awesome. Rube the dude. Congrats to him, Survivor Pool. And we have voted Rube. We are not doing another Survivor Pool.
There's not enough weeks left.
Enough weeks left.
We'd have too many multiple guys left over at the end of the year. Now, I'm not opposed to coming up with another football bit.
Something.
We still have 2 months left. I'd like to come up with something. Bookie, see if you can't think of something cool that we can interact with all the people on to kill the rest of the NFL season, because, it's something to keep me occupied and keep me interested in watching the NFL every week if I know I got some legitimate
this week
scratch on it.
Was cheeks. This was a awful week for the NFL. Some awful games.
Yeah, we got Rams and Seahawks Sunday, I think.
There was some awful games this Sunday. Yeah, the Jets did win.
Stand up.
Hey,
stand up.
All bullshit aside, how Stefanski still have a gig?
I don't know how Cleveland has a franchise. The NFL needs to take that franchise away from
I think Justin
them.
Fields threw the ball 10 times.
50 yards passing.
They had 50 yards passing, Mike. They got beat by the Nebraska Wishbone.
I know.
42 yards on one play.
I know.
Passing.
We talked about how the NBA has had controversy after controversy after controversy. At least the NBA, when the Pelicans got way the fuck out of control, the league took that shit over before they can find a place to sell, The NFL needs to step in on Cleveland.
I blame the fans.
I
give Dallas fans a lot of shit. But Cleveland fans, I'm sorry. and I mean this in the most respectful way. Y'all are the dumbest people on the planet.
For rooting for that, for continuing to
You
spend
did like,
money.
oh, well, my great grandfather did.
So,
Bitch, I don't give
who
a fuck.
cares?
Cleveland Brown fans, y'all are the dumbest people on earth.
Right.
Who goes out and support? Who spends time on a beautiful Sunday watching that shit?
Yeah, fuck the legacy. Your great grandpa probably used the N word too in the 50s.
Yeah, and,
so who gives a shit?
and your great
cares?
grandpa had Jim Brown.
Yeah, he also had Jim Brown. He's a good one. I like that Jim.
He's all right.
He's
He
all right.
can come over.
He's okay.
He can't date Heather.
Can't
but
spend
he
the
can
night,
come
but he can
over.
have dinner. We'll sit out in the back. It'll be fine. Can't get in the kitchen. We'll go out back.
Browns fan. I say
Yeah,
that
that's
with
bullshit.
love and respect.
Yeah.
Y'all are the
And that's
dumbest
not
people
even
on
your
the planet.
team. Your team's in Baltimore. Don't forget. Not only did the league, so the city's already lost the franchise once.
Right. In the middle of the night, wasn't it?
The league gives their ass another fucking
Another
team, which is ridiculous. And it's the most slapdick organization in pro football. And it's not even close. The Raiders are competent compared.
I can justify
compared to.
rooting for the Raiders. I cannot think of
At
any
least the
reason.
Raiders have a brand new ballpark to play in.
You have the ugliest colors. You have the shittiest location.
Dog shit. Dog shit.
It's cold. There's a stupid lake right there.
Yeah.
There's nothing. I mean, remember when Joakim Noah said, I've never heard anybody say I want to go to Cleveland.
No one's ever said that.
Have you?
No one.
Like,
The mayor of Cleveland's only doing it for the money.
the Browns do not. Again, if we reshuffled the deck, Buffalo, Cleveland, there's a few cities, Green Bay.
Yeah.
There's a good 6 cities that would not get another team. Jacksonville.
No, of course not. Cleveland
should
will never get
reshuffle the
another
deck.
team. I agree. The world is moving on. We have a trillionaire now. It's time to advance. The leagues need to advance. It took them forever to finally adopt to gambling. It's 20 more years before the league steps in on Cleveland. It's
Yeah.
unfortunate. It's bullshit. And I want an investigation. I know we're running long, but
Yeah, no, we'll
there should be an investigation on what's going on with Shedeur Sanders up there. I feel like they drafted him just to shit on him. They have why aren't they playing him? Dylan Gabriel hasn't done shit in a month as the starter. Why don't they let Shedeur have a series?
What I found
It's
out,
bullshit.
listening to different clips that come into my algorithm, I don't follow anybody. They share the same agent, Stefanski and Gabriel.
Oh, really? I thought you meant Shedeur.
No, Gabriel and Stefanski share the same agent.
That's
Whatever
such
that-
bullshit.
You know what, Mike? As much as I love Shedeur, there is a part of me that is starting to believe maybe he's not that good.
How would we know?
That's true. I'm just trying to be. I try to look everything fairly and from both sides. We're the last few moderates left in this world, and I'm like, okay, Rudy, you yelling and screaming for Shedeur. Maybe what he's putting out on the practice field and during practices is this looks like dog shit, and they can't play him. I don't know. I'm just trying to be fair.
Why are you keeping him then? Why haven't you
No,
let
they're-
this kid go
I
find
know
another
we're past
place
the
to
trade
work?
deadline too.
Bullshit, man.
Yeah.
Release him outright.
Yeah,
It's bullshit. All right. Oh, Rogie said he meant to say Doc Squid. I still don't know
I
what
don't
that
know what
means.
Doc Squid
I have
is.
no
You-
idea what that means. That doesn't mean anything, though. I'm an old man.
does the 6'7" mean anything to you?
I just had that conversation last night.
6'7".
And here's the thing. I've now asked 4 different people.
They can't give you an answer.
There is no answer.
No.
So the answer is it's stupid and
It
it's
is.
shit, and no one will even say the term in a month. It'll go away.
I don't know if you guys have noticed
Kids
this
don't even know what it means.
during like college basketball.
Oh, it's
games.
crazy when they're at 66. The crowd's going. It's the most exciting part of some of these bullshit college games. The kids are like, they have 66. Please make the free throw.
And it's just like high pitched screaming.
And see, and this is what I
So
tell my
funny.
kids. We had some stupid slang, but when my mom would say, what does that mean? I had a definition. So yeah, we may have said some dumb shit that my parents didn't understand, but there was a clear-cut definition. My 7-year-old and my 17-year-old can't give me an answer. So I'm like, okay, it's dumb.
So
but I'll
what y'all
play
are
it.
saying is stupid.
Yeah.
And they admitted, yeah, it's kind of
It
stupid.
is.
Okay, good. It'll be over with.
And now it's 41,
Yeah.
by the way.
Billy brings up a good point about
What'd
the
he say?
Browns. Like Mike Tomlin never talks shit.
Never.
Never. It's like, what the fuck are the Browns doing trading their quarterback in the division?
Oh, so funny.
That's a Brown shit. The NFL at some point may have to step in and
Take
take
that
over
shit away.
control. The owners need to vote them out.
They're stupid.
That's bullshit. All right. That's
Anyway.
it. we're done. I
I'm
got
out.
lunch with some people, and I got to pee. So that's it. Bouquet, glad to have you back. Good to be back in the studio.
By the way,
Back
late
mañana.
punch.
Yes, sir.
Late punch to the Eastern Seaboard and Eastern time zones because game's starting at 8, 9 o'clock. I can't do it. I'm too old for that shit now. Needs to start earlier.
Well, they're not going to.
Crazy.
Okay, let's tell LA to start. Y'all need to start at 3 p.m. so the East Coast can watch. What an arrogant East Coast asshole thing to say.
Can't believe that shit's too late. 9 p.m. start
is
for
late.
games. I'm like, oh my god.
That's why college football is not popular in New York, because you'd have 10:30 kickoffs. They're not doing that. All right, that's it. We be done. Happy Veterans Day. Y'all enjoy yourselves. We'll see y'all back
Thank
in
you, Bets.
Mañana later.